Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. I'm Artie Lange, sitting here with great actor, good man, good-looking guy, nice set of hair, Dominic Fumusa.
Hey, man, how you doing? Good
How
to
you
be
doing?
here.
Where you from, Dominic?
You know what? I grew up in Madison. I was born in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And grew up in a small town called McFarland, just outside of Madison. But you know, I'm kind of a mutt because my grandfather came through Ellis Island.
Really?
He was a Sicilian immigrant.
Right.
And
Wow.
he came through. I guess it was about 1914.
Yeah.
And then he didn't stay in New York. He ended up actually getting down to New Orleans, where my dad was raised.
A lot of Italians did that.
There are a lot
and
of Italians down there. Yeah, a lot of,
I didn't know
No,
that.
absolutely.
you think of it as
New
being
Orleans are
French,
all over,
but it's
yeah.
not. Yeah. And
New
then somehow
Orleans.
they got to Wisconsin. You know, it's the classic immigrant thing. You know, one
American
cousin
tale.
goes and they
Yeah.
just follow, and all of a sudden you've got Italians living with Norwegians, and there we are.
And, you know, everybody's banging, and before you know it, you get people who look like me.
That's right.
And the experiment didn't work.
And me.
But, you know, I've been to Madison, Wisconsin several times to do stand-up. It's great out there.
It's a great town.
It's one of those places where, like, you know, I've been to North Dakota, South Dakota working, and, you know, you get off the plane and you go, God, this is the same planet that, you know, Newark is on? And you breathe the air. It's really cool.
Yeah, no,
so you went to high school in Madison?
I did. I went to high school there. I actually went to college in the Midwest, a place called Lawrence University in Appleton, and
Appleton,
No
Wisconsin.
accent,
Skyline.
well, as an actor, I had to get rid of the accent. But what's that?
Did you ever go to the Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton?
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Did you play that one?
Oh yeah, Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin. A couple of girls offered me a joint. I'll never forget this. This had to be like 98-ish, 97. Really hot blonde chick said, "Hey, you want to smoke a joint? We'll go back." And it was like the third or fourth time in my life I was trying to stay sober.
Yeah.
And I woke up the next day so mad that I chose sobriety over the two chicks. I thought, what is my problem? And they were gorgeous.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was 100 pounds lighter. I mean, I don't know, maybe they.
Yeah.
I had a really good show. Maybe they would have banged me.
I'm sure. You know. I'm sure that would. Well,
Thanks for saying that, Dom.
Yeah. No, it would have happened,
yeah.
Artie. I believe it. I believe it.
Appleton is where you stay when you're the away team playing.
That's
the
right.
Packers.
Did you play Lambeau?
Yeah.
He played for the
Many
Raiders
times.
and
No,
the
I
Eagles.
know he played for the Raiders. I didn't know. So
Well,
you know,
and the
I grew
Eagles
up. I'm
too,
a
so.
huge, diehard Green Bay Packer fan.
Right.
I'll bet. That's a
And,
great place, man.
It's a great town. You know that the entire state is absolutely obsessed with the Green Bay
No,
Packers.
it's just as John Facenda used to say it, famous for meat packing and toilet paper.
Exactly.
Why is it we can have a Super Bowl in New York and not in Green
Well,
Bay?
give it time.
Well,
but that's really not set up. I mean, this is a brand new
That's
stadium
gonna
in New
be
York.
True.
interesting experiment when that happens.
Yeah, you're talking
just think
about
Green
everybody's
Bay
got to be
is-
comfortable. The media has to be. The fourth camera operator's jib key grip guy has to be comfortable now. Who works for CBS Japan. You know, it's like it's such an event. And Lambeau, I've been to one game. I saw a game at Lambeau in October, which made it much better. But them being December or something. But it's benches. It's old
could
school.
be a total disaster. I was down in Dallas, when the Packers beat the Steelers a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know if you guys were there, but Dallas was hit by an ice storm.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
there, but I remember.
The town shut down, and they didn't know what the hell to do. And, And I had never been to Dallas. I was really bummed. You know what? I felt really bad for all those merchants who were planning on making all that money.
Oh, no, that's what happens.
Nobody did anything. I couldn't get out of my hotel.
Right.
Yeah, you think about
Same thing happened in Atlanta when they had the Super Bowl there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know.
Weather.
They
Ice
get
storm.
2 inches of snow. They don't know what the hell to do.
Weather is the thing you can't you can't factor in, and now they're
But-
gonna have an outdoor Super Bowl here. And
You would think-
as a fan, I would love for it to just be a blizzard, man.
Now, wait,
I'd
yeah,
love
that
to
would be
see
cool.
that.
So wait, so will that be? That won't be this. Will it?
Yeah.
This upcoming
okay, all right.
February
This is it.
2014. February 14 is the.
It's going to be the Giants versus the Jets. Man.
Then there'd be an investigation if that happened.
Miracle of miracles.
Yeah,
if that
but
happened.
but Lambeau is just not built for that type of thing right now. It's benches, it's old school, man.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
true. But they,
It's
what?
great.
They'd figure it out.
It's great.
I
but
think they would. I think
They'd
that
figure it
town
out.
would
I mean,
make it work.
You know what they do to clear the snow when they got a lot of snow in that stadium?
Zamboni.
No, man. They hire everybody. the locals come by. They pay them $10 an hour. They hand them a shovel,
Yeah.
and everybody they turn people away. They get 10,000 fans who want to get inside Lambeau just
How
to
do you
shovel the snow.
turn? How do you turn a fan like that away? It's got to be so difficult.
You know,
'cause
they'll
they're
hang out in the parking lot.
hardcore
They're not
fans.
going- they're not going in.
Yeah, they'll go to the parking lot and just drink and eat there. You know.
It's just as good.
They
So
would
you're
open
ma-
their homes instead of there wouldn't
know
be
if
enough
they-
hotels
would they go
for
that
the
far?
Super
They
Bowl.
would
I
open
think
their
they would
homes,
open their
though.
homes
They would
to
open their homes.
They would.
everyone. Yeah.
Nobody's
Down-home
tackling out
Super
there.
Bowl.
Everybody's grabbing.
That was fantastic. Did you see the latest thing? You know, that they did the countdown and Lombardi was named
He
the
was
greatest
number
coach.
one. Yeah. Was
Yeah,
Walsh number
How could they
two?
not, who Walsh was number 2?
Yeah,
hard to
I didn't
beat.
see the last few.
Hard to beat Lombardi, man. Hard to beat. Well, you know, I don't know if you watched this last thing on HBO, Behind the Candelabra, about Liberace.
Oh, I didn't see that yet.
Liberace's lover, played by Matt Damon, tells him that Liberace tells him in confidence.
Scott
that-
Thorson.
and people have confirmed this, that this guy who lost his virginity to Liberace also lost his virginity. Well, not also lost, but also banged Michael Jackson.
Yeah. He was
I did-
here. Scott Thorson
I
was
did
here,
read that.
sitting in that
And-
chair.
But
Here's the
Artie,
thing,
I'm waiting
but
for you to
it-
tie that back into the Green Bay
I'm about
Packers.
to blow your mind. I'm about to blow your mind. He lost his virginity to a Green Bay Packer. Liberace.
1939.
1939.
In
1939
1939,
Packers.
in
That was Curly Lambeau's
listen
time.
to this clip.
You know, I am so sick of getting fan mail about my engagement to Sonia Henney, as if I would marry an ice skater.
To Michael Jackson as
Nice.
Liberace. No, Michael Douglas.
No,
Douglas,
I
yeah.
was a goner for my first time. He was a Green Bay Packer. He came to hear me play in one of my saloons. I mean, I couldn't miss him. The guy was the size of the door. That's how I lost my virginity.
Wow.
Isn't that romantic?
That's a guy. He sounds great. Man.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? He did a
Amazing
good job, but
movie.
could you imagine Lombardi hearing that today? Like, everybody's out there bagging Liberace. What the hell's going on out here? I'll get behind your candelabra. You sorry sack of crap. You're out there bagging every guy that walks.
Everybody's grabbing.
It's too much grab. How about some suck? I mean, yeah.
Well, you know, the thing that strikes me in that little bit there is the size of a door. I mean, you know, I mean, you played fullback.
Fullback, yeah.
Yeah. There's a guy in Green Bay who I think
John Kuhn, he went to
Yeah, dude.
Shippensburg University,
yeah.
and one of my friends is pretty close with him. Like, I know John from way back.
You've never met
He was
John
playing.
Kuhn.
I have. I've spent time.
I would
hung out with
so sorry,
John.
I would
Dominic.
imagine your skill set is similar, right?
Actually, he's a much better athlete than I
Really?
was.
All right.
When he was
Dominic, I'm so
in
sorry.
when he was in Pittsburgh, you know, an undrafted rookie free agent, they had him running tailback in the preseason. Like, he's a really skilled
Wow.
guy with the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
Much more so than
he doesn't
than
get
I
to
was.
run much in Green Bay.
He doesn't, but you know,
But he gets a lot of touchdowns. He'll
Every
be the
once in
guy
a while,
who
yeah.
kicks, you know, puts it
He's
in.
got
like
good
2 yards.
moves on the field.
he was just, I guess, a late bloomer or something. Went
But,
to ship and really
But
got it together.
I'll never forget the first time I saw a professional, you know, player up close, lineman. You know, they're the size of a door.
Yeah.
It's
No, there's offensive linemen, like a couple of those big white guy tackles with the big
6,
guts.
7, 400
Yeah,
pounds.
and the big
Football is
asses.
big.
The big
Yeah.
asses.
I could not believe how that a human could be.
They
that
just fill a slot.
Yeah.
They fill a slot, and they're quick. They're
they-
quick,
yeah.
you know.
They're quick
Right.
backwards.
Right. I think they probably run a sub, like they run like a 5 flat 40.
Well, the thing that's
Backwards.
crazy is this year at the combine, you had linemen running 4.7s, offensive linemen
Dude,
running 4.7s.
I couldn't run that ever.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I mean,
That's very fast. You know what we got to do? We got to do that. I want to run a 40. I want to see how long it would take. I bet it would be 10 minutes.
no. I
Well,
bet
if you fall down and you can't get up.
I might.
Artie's quicker than you think. Artie has
Give me
like
a basketball, I'll shoot it. I'll hit the baseball, but fast. You can't teach.
it's
speed.
only 40 yards, man. I mean, like, it's like
How dare you?
But when you
three
played,
times
you
this
played baseball,
studio.
right? When you played baseball,
I did.
You weren't stealing
Not
bases.
fast
out
at
there?
all. No, not fast at all. Terrible. I mean, even when I was 120 pounds lighter, not stealing bases. Well, listen, we're having fun here. We're going to take a break, come back with Dominic, talk more about he's on a show with Edie Falco, one of the best actresses ever.
She is.
You're on Nurse Jackie with her,
I am.
and we'll talk more about that. A bunch of different things with the great Dominic Fumusa. We'll be back after this.